26-year-old Tycoon Austin is behind bars after shooting a fast food worker. The incident occurred at around 8:30 p.m. on the 13th of June 2022, when Tycoon, who was working for DoorDash, went to a Chick-fil-A restaurant located at 811 Adams Avenue in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to collect an order. A 17-year-old employee brought the order to Tycoon in the parking lot when he started arguing with the teen. He demanded a second milkshake he claimed that was supposed to be in the order. The employee told Tycoon that the order only listed one milkshake, but Tycoon continued to argue. When the employee asked Tycoon to show him the receipt, he pulled out a gun and placed it on his lap. The attendant then went back inside into the restaurant to get his team leader, who went outside together when Tycoon got out of his car. The team leader asked Tycoon what the problem was and asked for the order back, but Tycoon continued demanding his second milkshake. The restaurant manager then came out as Tycoon continued complaining and was denied his request. Upset, Tycoon then got back inside his white Mercedes-Benz, circled the location and opened fire, aiming at the entrance of the restaurant, striking the 17-year-old worker in the leg before fleeing the scene. The teenager was taken to hospital and was later released with non-life-threatening injuries. The police were called to the scene to investigate the shooting, which was captured on CCTV footage, which helped them identify the suspect and his vehicle. The authorities searched for the gunman and located the car used in the attack abandoned in an alley along the 4000 block of Glendale Street and found two .40 caliber magazines inside, which matched the shell casings at the crime scene. He was taken into custody and was identified by the victim. Tycoon didn't have the permit to carry a firearm. DoorDash said they're horrified and appalled by this brazen act of violence and have banned the perpetrator from their platform, and are also supporting law enforcement with their investigation and hope justice is served. They reached out to the victim to offer support, and their thoughts are with him and his family as he recovers. Tycoon has been charged with aggravated assault, possession of an instrument of crime, simple assault and reckless endangerment. 31-year-old Michael Peterson has been arrested and charged with 2 counts of murder after the dead bodies of his 31-year-old missing girlfriend Kayla Vasquez and their 4-year-old daughter Aaliyah Vasquez were discovered. The events unfolded at around 1:20 p.m. on the 15th of June 2022, where Michael reported to the authorities that his girlfriend and daughter were missing. The investigators then went to Michael's home, located at 203 West Avenue B in Spearville, Kansas, to gather further information. While at the premises, they noticed evidence that suggested a crime had occurred within the home, and Michael was taken into custody. The authorities began searching for Kayla and Aaliyah. At around 4:15 a.m. on the 16th of June, the authorities located the body of Kayla in rural Ford County. Then at around 5:40 a.m., they found Aaliyah's body in Kinsley. At around 7:35 a.m. on the 17th of June, Michael was charged with capital murder. He's held at a Ford County jail without bail. The authorities have not revealed whether Michael provided them with the details of the location of the bodies. It's unclear how his girlfriend and daughter were killed, and autopsies are still pending. The motive of the attacks is unknown. On the 17th of June 2022, 55-year-old Michael Wolf pleaded guilty to murdering his 3-year-old son Billy Fretwell and the child's mother 25-year-old Carissa Fretwell. Michael was identified as a person of interest after Bill and Carissa disappeared from their apartment in West Salem, Oregon on the 13th of May 2019. They were reported missing after Carissa hadn't shown up for work that day. Police questioned Michael on the 18th of May at his house in Gaston. He acknowledged having an intimate relationship with Carissa for about 4 years prior, but said he hadn't seen her since child support hearing on the 15th of April. On the 15th of July, Carissa and Billy's remains were discovered together in a wooded area, partially covered by debris, by a member of the McMinnville Fire Department, and had died from a gunshot wound to the head. Carissa met Michael while she was working at Jimmy John's delivering sandwiches. Michael actively pursued her, even though he was married at the time. He would call the restaurant almost daily for her to come and deliver his food. He eventually got her a part-time job at the Cascade Steel Rolling Mills, where they both worked as security guards. She didn't realize that he was married until a couple of weeks after she was pregnant, when he offered to pay for an abortion and the relationship ended. Carissa, who ended up working part-time jobs and attending West Oregon University, sought child support from Michael. On the 10th of May 2019, a judge ordered him to pay her $904 per month. 3 days later, Carissa and Billy went missing. Initially, Michael denied having seen Carissa since the court hearing on the 15th of April 2019. Surveillance footage showed him near Chris's apartment on the last day she was seen alive, and Chris's cell phone records placed her near his home on the same day. Michael was the only person to gain from Chris and Billy's death or disappearances, Salem Police Detective Anthony Van de Koppel said. On the 23rd of May 2019, the authorities searched Michael's rural home in Gaston and another property near Hopewell. The following day, he was located at Blue Star Donuts in Portland, and he was arrested and charged with Chris and Billy's murder. Sentencing is due on the 20th of July, where he'll be facing life behind bars.